I need to wash my hand first because I've touched my hair. It's always advisable when you want to cook, wash your hand. So I just wash my hand. So today I'm going to cook Nigeria jellof rice. I'm going to cook Nigeria jellof rice. So this is my meat, liver and pork meat. Not everybody eats pork meat, though, but me and my family we eat pork meat. So I don't have problem with pork meat. It's been a while I come on live. It's been a while. I've been working on business. Been working on that, so and I've been busy with study and all that. So this is a garlic onion. So I'm going to show you guys step by step on how to make Nigeria jollof rice. You know, in Nigeria we cook different jollof rice though. You can cook it to your own taste, how you want it. This one is entering my eyes. Oh my god. So I'm going to show you guys step by step on how I will make this Nigeria jollof rice. So first, this is my meat. I'm going to parboil this meat. This is liver. You can use any protein of your choice. This is liver and pork meat. Not everybody eats pork meat. Hello, how are you doing? So this is onion and garlic. Like I said earlier on, this is pork meat and liver. You can use any meat of your choice, any protein of your choice, either being fish, goat meat. Not everybody eats pork meat though. Not everybody eats pork meat. So I'm going to show you guys step by step on how to cook Nigeria jollof rice. Everybody have, like in Nigeria, we cook jollof rice in different way. We cook jollof rice in different way. So I'm going to turn on the camera. I will add water like this. So I've added onion and garlic. The next thing I'm going to go in with krydda, but this is a Swedish spicy. They wrote it in Swedish language. Krydda means what's it called? Barbecue spicy. That is they wrote it in Swedish language because I base in Sweden. This is thyme. I don't like so much thyme in my food. I don't like so much thyme in my food. Svat pepper, black pepper. Maggi. This one is Nigeria spicy. Maggi. can only find it in African store, this Maggi cube. So I'm gonna be buying my protein now, my meat. I'm gonna cover it. So I'm gonna cover it to cook. I need to cover it a half like this. If not, it's gonna pump out like when it starts boiling. So I'm gonna show you guys another step. So how you guys doing? Where are you guys watching from? Where are you guys watching from? I'm watching from Sweden. What about you? Me, I'm watching from Sweden, but I'm from Nigeria. I need to bring the blender. Where did I keep this blender? Where is the blender? This is a paprika, long paprika. I'm gonna long paprika. Reminder: promotion of gambling, politician content or religions propaganda during live stream is restricted, prohibited. Violations may result in account ban, stream termination, or legal charges. Which government is this? Okay, thank you for the information. So Sia government. Which government is this? But thank you for your information. I don't know anything about this, but thank God, like every time I come on live, I discuss about like my lifestyle, cooking and all that. But thank you for reminding me this. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I do appreciate. So where are you watching from? Is it TikTok that I say TikTok? Is it what's it called? YouTube that brought this new law? Is it YouTube? Sia government. Sia.government. Which government? Which country government is this? So this is my tomato, long paprika. You don't know about? Yeah, I don't know about this. Well, me, ever since like I've been doing my live stream, I've never talked about what is it called, politicians, or what is it called, gambling. Oh my God, I've never do gambling before. I've never do that, and I don't even like gambling. So I don't do gambling. Oftentimes when I come on live, my basic stuff is food. When I'm cooking like this, I come on live, then I gist with my subscribers. They ask me about the food. We discuss about, like last time when I was on live, There's a lady that came here. She said I should make a Jamaica food. Jamaica food is so yummy. You get? Where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. So this is onion, long paprika, tomato, and garlic as well. Garlic as well. I'm watching from Sweden, but I'm from Nigeria. I'm a Nigeria girl. Yes, baby, cook for me. Yes, baby, cook for you. How am I your baby? I'm not your baby, okay? I'm not your baby, please. I'm married. Where are you watching from? Which country are you watching from? So this you are laughing, right? It is a secret. Ah, secret what? Tell me about the secret one. Secret? You want to have secret something with a married woman? Is that what you are thinking? Is that what you think about? I'm watching from Pakistan. Okay. How is Pakistan weather today? How are you guys doing? There's a lot of Pakistan in Nigeria though. Pakistan, Indians. Oh my God, there's a lot of Indians yeah, India restaurants, India company, Pakistan company, and China company in Nigeria too. So I'm raising my, oh my God, see what I did. Instead of raising on the whole stuff. So this is what I'm doing. This tomato, the head is getting spoiled. I need to. It's not what you're thinking about. Oh my God, it's not what you're thinking about, okay? So how is Pakistan weather today? I'm watching from Sweden. Okay. So where in Sweden are you? Vad Siveria? Kan du prata svenska? Vad i Siveria? Vad i Siveria? Siveria, Siveria. Kan du prata svenska? Jag bor i Helsingborg. Första jag hörde här stad. Jag bor i Gävle. Vet du Gävle? Jag bor där. Men är du svensk person eller du kom från andra hemland? Men jag är inte duktig med svenska språket. Jag går till SFI. Jag är inte så... det är landsöppen är det mycket snö. Northern Siberia eller how did I even say it? North eller east eller west. Västern eller. Men jag är inte duktig med svenska språket. Jag lär svenska nu. Jag lär svenska i skolan. Bra sevenska. Nee, inte så mycket bra. Inte så mycket bra. Hur gammal är du? Hur gammal är du? Är du illuminous bits? Yoga. Aha. Det är bra. Du är man eller flicka? Pojke eller flicka? So this is I'm gonna blend all this stuff. Blend. Man. Är du gift eller du inte gift? När du inte gift, jag har kvinna för det. Inte mig, jag är gift, men jag har en vän. Jag har en vän tycker om gifta. Du frågar mig förut att kan jag bli din baby? Nej, jag är gift. Inte mig, men när du vill gift med afrikan kvinna, jag har vän. Jag har vän, okej? För mig, jag inte tillgång. Abi, is it tillgång available? I'm not available. They know they see me. According to Davido, say I'm not available. Men jag inte så bra. Din vän lika. Hon är jättevackra. Hon är jättevackra kvinna. Men hon bor i, vad heter? Hon bor i Nigeria, inte Siberia. Hon bor där. Hon är min vän. Och så, hon är jättevackra. Hon är vackra, mycket vackra. Men jag tycker om att lära svenska eftersom hur var det att flytta till Sverige? Okej. Jag flyttade till Sverige från Nigeria. Jag flyttade från... Hur var det? How do you... Jag är gift med, eftersom jag är gift med en svensk man, så min man flyttade till Nigeria, gifta mig. Efter där jag flyttade hit. Så, ja. Okay. Well, jag kan säga språket är there as what as hitajob. Also there as what fick han bitola till din familj. Ja, vi har vet du att Afrika vi har olika olika regering. Olika regering. När du vill gifta med kvinnan, du måste betala. Jag känner till konturen. Ja, min konturen, alla Afrika-konturen är inte lika med svenska konturen. Det är olika. Det är olika. Alla Afrika, när du gift med Afrika kvinna, inte man. Du inte betalar för man. Nej, men du betalar för kvinna. Så vi har olika kulturer. Olika kultur. Vi har olika kultur. Så där. Så när språket, svenska språket inte så lätt. Men jag måste kämpa. Kämpa. Bara kämpa. Så alltså det är inte så lätt att hitta jobb eftersom jag bor i lite stad. När du bor i lite stad, det är svårt att hitta jobb. Om du ska jobba med något, så är assistent ett bra fortsätta jobb i Sverige. Ja, men jag letar jobb, men jag kan inte hitta jobb. Det är svårt. Hela tiden de frågar, är du körkort? Jag inte har körkort. Nästa år, jag vill ha körkort. Nästa år, jag vill ha körkort. Nästa år, jag vill ha körkort. Jag gick till intervju förra gången. Första frågan, de frågade mig, är du körkort? Jag säger nej, jag inte har körkort. Nu, jag började företag. Jag säljer kläder på natten. Jag säljer kläder på natten. This one is pork meat and liver. Liver is very good for health. Säljer mass, men säljer mass där. Kanske när jag bor i huvudstad, kanske jag Stockholm eller Uppsala, det är bra att sälja mass. Men lite stad, Yeah, very good. Man, not everybody, not everybody likes liver. Yeah, in Nigeria we eat a lot of liver. A lot of liver meat. We eat a lot of it. Especially when you are getting old, liver is very, liver and fish should be the best food you are eating. Let's do as, you know, if I even want to open a restaurant here in this place, if I should open a Nigeria restaurant, it's not in this area. Now this area is a small city. What does your husband work with? My husband, he works, his brother have a restaurant, so they work together there. My husband brother, senior brother have a restaurant. Hello, how are you doing? Hi, how are you doing? So if I even want to say, oh, I want to open Nigeria restaurant, that should be in another city, not in this area. So you can cook food with them in the restaurant. No, I didn't go there. I have a little baby. I have a little baby, and my brother senior brother wife is working there, so that is it. I just started a business, online business. I just started online business. I'm selling a jacket. Like I'm selling a jacket, very quality. It's made with 80% of cotton. And you can check me out. I have a store on Shopify. And also on Instagram, I have a Instagram page, J and B products on Instagram. J and B products on Instagram. You can check me out, please, there. And so the jacket is written love since no color. You understand? So that jacket is J and B. No, the other B, not this. No, the other and, not this and. A and D, J and B, not this and. So on Instagram, so I just started a business. Yeah, products, J and B products. So you can check me out on Instagram, especially for someone that is in love with somebody. This Christmas that is coming, you can get that cloth for your loved one. Trust me, he or she's gonna love it, because the quality, that cloth was made with 80%. It was made with 80% what's it called, 80% cotton. And you know, any cloth that is made with cotton is quality. So if you are in love with yourself, you are in love with somebody, you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, you can check me out on Shopify store too. If you go to Shopify, you can also check me out there, jambcreators.com, or on Instagram. You can check me out on Instagram too, jambcreators.com. The quality, so I have different, even on this this my YouTube. On this my YouTube, I have what is it called? On this YouTube, I have on my story, I posted the products here. So if you're based in Sweden, any part of the world, any part of European country, you can send in order. You buy one, One is 400 kroner. You buy two, 700 kroner. So, and the quality is very warm, especially for a country like Sweden that is very cold. It's advisable to buy something like that. So that is the business I just started, and I'm also a makeup artist. So I'm this kind of person that do so many things. Back then in Nigeria, I was working and I was also selling clothes online. So this thing that I just started is not something that I just start now. No, I've been doing this type of business from my country before, like selling clothes online. So okay, we check it. Okay, help me to check it. Okay, so maybe you can check me, you can follow me from there on Instagram. Maybe we can discuss more. If you really need an African lady, I can give you my friend. She's a very nice person. She's also business oriented. She's business oriented. What is the food called? Jellof rice. Nigeria jellof rice. That is what I'm making today. I'm making Nigeria jellof rice. So first, I fry onion. And now I added everything that I blended. And what I blended here is garlic, tomato, paprika, onion, and that is what I blended together. I'm gonna blend prawn. I'm gonna blend prawn too, because this food I need crayfish, but since there is no crayfish, we call something in Nigeria called crayfish. Since there is no crayfish, I'm gonna blend. This is Maggi cube. Maggi cube. So it's called jollof rice, Nigerian jollof rice. So this is thyme. I don't like so much thyme in my food. This is turmeric powder. If you use a lot of turmeric in your food, it's gonna make the food bitter in the mouth. So don't use a lot of turmeric. Yeah, I will give it a thought, like selling I don't know. You know, when you are in a very big city, it's very easy to do all this stuff. But when you are in a small city, it's another wahala. According to Nigeria, we say another thing. Here on your YouTube, record when you cook, when you make Nigeria dishes and upload. Yeah, on my YouTube, I upload some of the food. Sometimes I upload some food. Sometimes I make blog. If you check my YouTube out, sometimes I make blog on food. Right? I even open a new channel. That channel I will be uploading only food. That channel, the YouTube channel that I will be uploading food again. Very cooking show. Just very cooking show. Have you exactly? I opened the YouTube. I think that YouTube I opened, the new account I opened. I don't even know them. I've not put anything there. I've not posted anything there. This is prom. I want to blend this prom. Why still have pepper? The whole pepper. You're through at Monga hade up scattered that. What is up scattered? Tell me what is up scattered in Swedish language, please. You know, I don't really understand Swedish like that. You know, this is prom. I blended this prom. I'm gonna add it like this. In form of crayfish. Since I did not have crayfish, so if you are Africa or if you want to cook this jellof rice, anytime you want to cook jellof rice, you have prawn at home. You don't have crayfish. Your thoughts on women who can't cook? That's the translation. Wait, I think how could appreciate it. You're true at Monga and Oblitada. Do you mean what are my thoughts? What are my thoughts on women who cannot cook? Is that what you mean? I want to understand. Yeah, many Africa, like in Africa, we have this culture. In Africa, we have this culture that you cook for your husband, you cook for your family, but not only the woman. No. If you have a nice husband, he can also cook when the wife is tired or when the wife is working. You guys, but African women, we cook for our husband. Really? But everybody must not know how to cook, though. Not everybody can cook. So, not everybody, in life, everybody have what they don't like doing, you get? So, that is some people dislike. It's not their fault because they don't just like it, you get? So, you cannot blame them because they don't know how to cook, you get. And cooking also is also come from family too. There is some family whereby they don't like cooking. When they have their own kids, they don't teach them how to cook too, you understand. So the kids grow up, that generation, maybe another one too, don't like to cook. So you cannot really blame them. Maybe that is what, maybe they don't just like it, you get. In life, everybody like what they get tired of. Like me, I get tired when I want to fold clothes. I don't like folding clothes, you understand. So everybody with what they don't like. So likewise, some people don't like cooking. Some men and women, they don't like cooking. That is what they don't just like. So I don't blame them for that because that is what they don't like to do. But for me, I think it's more healthy, and to cook for yourself is healthy, and you can make it. Buying food every day can also be very expensive too. So that is it. When you cook at home, you eat as much as you can. You still have remaining one that remain. You keep in the freezer. Next time you still come back and eat. What did you put in the blender and now frying? Okay, it's prawn. This is prawn. It's prawn that I blended. I blended the prawn. So like this food now, I needed something like crayfish. Do you guys know crayfish, right? But since I did not have crayfish at home, I blended prawn. So if you, in replace of crayfish, I blended prawn. So prawn is also very nice in jollof rice. Okay, so that is what I blend. So I blended prawn. That is it. So Stella, do you like cooking? What is this person is saying? I say any woman or man that cannot cook is useless. No, it's not useless. I think that is what they don't like to do. Like me, I don't like folding clothes, so that is what I don't like. Which likewise to other people, oh, they don't like cooking. Yeah, that is what they don't like. You get. But I think bell pepper, onion, tomato, prawn, turmeric, yeah, and garlic. But it's like uh, paprika. What I actually blended, the one I blended earlier on was onion, paprika, garlic. Yeah, onion, paprika, and garlic. That was, and tomato as well. So that was what I blended. So, so I'm frying it. Now I'm gonna fry another stuff, which is I'm gonna use red oil. In this food I'm using red oil, African oil. Yeah, but sis, if you have kids and you are going to feed them, you want to know how to cook. Yeah, I think it's even advisable you cook food and give your kids. Not every time snacks or small thing. No, when you cook at home, it's healthy. You feed your kids with vegetable. Like me, sometimes I make juice. I make juice at home, so it's very healthy. It's very healthy too. For me, I love cooking. Even though if I want to go and eat, maybe once in a while, once in a blue moon, we just maybe like on weekend we just go out and eat. Not an habit for me. Not an habit. So this is red oil, but you can use vegetable oil. This red oil is called palm oil. It's made from the palm tree in Africa. So this one is I've removed the label. It's from Guinea, but Nigeria we also have it. So this is African oil, and this oil very healthy, very natural, healthy and natural. You cannot find this oil. Is only African people that have it. Only Africa. Red oil made from the tree, made from the palm tree. Very healthy. Yeah, but if you, yeah, for me, I love to cook for me and my family. I love to cook. Naturally, like we have, so in Africa, I don't know about here, but in Africa, some men can decide not to marry you if you don't know how to cook. Oh my God. Some men, like in Africa, most thing you want to win a man's heart is knowing how to cook. If you don't know how to cook, some men will not marry you. A lot of women they didn't find husband because they don't know how to cook, because this is African culture. It's African culture that a woman needs to cook. So if a woman don't know how to cook, you can also not find a husband because of that. So so that made most of women know how to cook. What rice do you use? I've not used rice yet. I will use basmati rice. I will use rice. I will use rice. So now I want to find this one. So I added onion. I added onion. onion that I fried. So now I'm educated chef and work as a chef in Stockholm for 8 years before I switched. So I know how to cook. Wow. So are you working what's it called? So what are you working with? Are you working as a chef? Are you cooking in the hotel or restaurant? What are you? Because you say you switch. Yeah, that is very good of you. That is very good of you. So for you now, can you marry a lady that don't know how to cook? Tell me. Can you marry a lady that don't know how to cook? So many different jobs. Wow. That's great. Like my husband's senior brother, he's also a educated chef. He cook international food. That is the reason why he have his own restaurant, classic restaurants. So the restaurant they open just only weekend. So you work many job. What and what job do you do? What kind of different work do you do? Is it food? Is it food or which one do you do? What do I want to? Yes, of course, I can be with a woman who can't cook, but I could want the woman to cook. Because if I can cook good food, I want her to cook food. Yeah, at least the woman can even cook once in a while, even though not every time. Once in a while, the woman can just make something at home. Now I work part-time as assistant for handicapped guy. Okay, that is good. That is nice. So you are helping people, right? That is good of you. Because this cooking of a thing, you have a lot of problem in Nigeria, in my country. For here, but here in Sweden, did the man have problem with women who can cook? Because it's a very big problem in Nigeria. If you can't cook, it's a very big problem in Nigeria. Because most of celebrity in Nigeria, they end their relationship because of the woman don't cook, all this kind of stuff. So there's one celebrity, they got divorced, and the husband said, oh, my wife likes street more than marriage. Then the wife was asking, the husband said they should ask his wife if he has ever made something in that house before, because they have a chef. And the wife said, oh, that's the reason why I hire a chef. Then the man said, oh, even though you hire a chef, at least once in a while you just make something that we all gonna eat together. You get? So that's it. So you like to work in part-time? You don't like a full-time job? Or you didn't see full-time job? because part-time job now, they are not going to pay you well. You're going to get half money. In Sweden, I think most men can cook, and I want to cook. Okay. Yeah, most men can cook, including my husband too. My husband cooks. My husband knows how to cook very well. It is an in-between job, I guess. After tax. Okay. I think in Stockholm they pay more. Okay, but after cut, you get this one, and Stockholm house is very expensive. How much is house? Or you live in outside Stockholm? I heard that house in Stockholm is like 10,000, 15,000. Do you live in Stockholm? I'm a makeup artist, and a lot of people they ask about makeup. They want to like my makeup Instagram. Yes, Stockholm is very, very expensive to live. But like your rent, how much is it? How much do you pay for your rent? Because I heard Stockholm is very expensive, and because I want to move closer to Stockholm, I really want to move to like Uppsala, so I can be able to do my makeup, because there's a lot of African they have been asking, they want to do makeup. Yeah, so I heard, and to get a house in Stockholm too is not easy. So that is another problem. To get house there is not really easy at all. So I really want to move to Uppsala, because you know I can give you my makeup Instagram handle. Yeah, Jenny Glam slash 224. Jenny Glam slash 224. Now I don't live in Stockholm. My rent is 6,300 meter. Uppsala is better. Okay, so Uppsala is better, right? I really want to move to Uppsala, because a lot of people, you know, I do makeup, I do lashes. A lot of people, they are reaching out to me, both on TikTok, Instagram. They want to do makeup. Yeah, they glam, that N is M. Then remove the S. Is yeah, like that. Thank you. So a lot of people, they really want to come and do makeup. So if I'm still continue living here, I'm wasting my talents, because I'm a makeup artist. I learn how to do makeup from Nigeria. Yeah, this is my makeup Instagram name. Please, you can follow me, okay? So a lot of people, they want to do makeup, wedding makeup. You guys, you know that, and if I'm around that area, even though if I'm in Uppsala, I can be able to travel to Stockholm to go and do people makeup, because it's just like 45 minutes away. It's not all about staying in small city, all this kind of thing. The small city, are you making money? That is another thing. You understand? I know small city is peaceful. Yeah, but I think in Stockholm, if you are not looking for anybody trouble, they will not look for your trouble, right? So this is the rice. This is the rice. This is the red oil that I fry. And this is the meat, the meat water, the meat that I boiled earlier on. I'm going to add the water like this. Okay, you have checked already. Thank you. So a lot of people want to come and do makeup, and I'm here wasting. Last time somebody said you want to do wedding, I want to do makeup, and oh my god, I really need to move to. I really need to move closer to the city, so that I can be doing people makeup. I can be getting money for doing makeup and doing people lashes, because I also fix lashes too. I also fix lashes. So that would be very, very important for me, because this area that I'm living, to get job is not easy. So mission is to move to Uppsala. Yeah, is to move to Uppsala. So you live closer to how many, where you live is how many minutes to Stockholm? How many minutes to Stockholm? How are you going to convince your husband? 30 minutes. That is another problem, no? Because my husband have a job here. You understand? It's gonna be another problem, but not now. We are planning um, ahead of time. You understand? Not now. So when he accepts, he's gonna. He accept already. He accepts, because I've already told him people are asking for makeup, and for this area nobody is patronizing me. You guys, nobody is patronizing me. We need to move for where I can be. At least since I came to Sweden, I have not worked. Since I came here, I have not worked. I'm like 2 years here now. I've not worked. So I need to move to where I can get a job, do my makeup for people. So jollof rice is cooking with tomato and onion mixed inside, basically. Yeah, but I added the meat fish. I parboiled the meat earlier on. So this is the meat. I'm going to add the meat inside. So we have Ghana jollof rice, Nigeria jollof rice. I know how to cook, but African food, my husband cooks better than me. He cooks better than his sister. Wow. We went to Nigeria and I made the comparison. His egusi soup is out of the world. Oh my god, that's great. Egusi, have you tasted the okra soup? So you went to Nigeria, you made what did you made when you went to Nigeria? Which food did you made? Yeah, miss scrapes, meat and spicy. Yeah, what did you make when you went to Nigeria? And Nigerian men appreciate it when you cook for them. You don't want when you want to win Nigerian man heart, cook for them, especially as somebody from another country. That is why many Nigeria, some of them that is married to a white, some of Nigerian men married to a white, they always have problem with their wife, because some white women, they don't like cooking, so it's become a problem sometimes. Did you like, okay, between okra soup and egusi, which one do you prefer? Well, for me, I like okra soup so much. Okra is my favorite soup. Egusi, I made egusi since July. That soup is still inside freezer. I don't like egusi like that. But okra soup, oh my god, okra soup, ogbono soup. We have a lot of soup in Nigeria because Nigeria have different states, so it's made everybody to cook different dishes. Nigerian man loves a lot of women. Ah, no, there's some faithful Nigerian men. There's some faithful Nigerian men. Trust me. Not everybody. Not only in Nigeria. I can say in every country we have this the same characteristic of men too. You understand? Not only like some like some part of the world, they also like plenty women too. Not just only Nigeria. When we met, he already lived alone in a foreign country for a while, so he said he was self sufficient. Okay, that is good. When you meet a very lovable Nigerian man, you're gonna like yourself because it's gonna make your life lively. I prefer egusi soup from my husband over. I can say almost all the white people, they prefer egusi soup. My husband too, when I made he tested egusi twice, but he doesn't like soup. He like jollof rice more than soup. So the okra, oh my god, he doesn't like it at all. When he tasted okra, he doesn't like it, but he like jollof rice. He like jollof rice, plantain, porridge beans. Oh my god, he like it a lot. So most of white people, if you ask people, if you ask them what soup do you like, they prefer egusi. Maybe because egusi is not drawing, that is the reason why they prefer egusi so much. If not, for me, I prefer, in Nigeria we have different kind of soup. We have egusi, vegetable soup, ogbono soup, okra soup, banga soup, what is it called again? Ofapu soup, oh my god, okoho soup. We have a lot of soup in Nigeria. I cook Greek food for him, so we have a balance. Okay, are you from Greek? Are you from Greece? Greece people said they like to cook. Their food is also yummy. Are you from Greece? So how long have you guys been married? How long have you married? How long have you married to your husband? Okay, you are from Greece. Okay, that's good. Greece people, they like to cook too, and their men, they like cooking too. We have been together 15 years married. Wow. For six and we have 2 kids. Wow, I love hearing such a thing like this. Oh my gosh, this is good. A lot of people, they always on like last time I went on TikTok, then there's some what's it called, some USA women, they were saying, oh, Nigerian men, they are not good. Once they come to USA, they run away from you, blah blah blah. But have you decided to even ask the man, like, sometimes it's culture differences. Naturally, Nigerian men, they like when a woman, cook for them. Like, even though you don't know how to cook, the Nigerian man food, you can tell him, teach me, I want to learn how to cook your food. Once in a while, at least cook something for your husband. That is Nigeria culture. But like some of these USA people, they don't like all this stuff, you get. So it become a very big problem. Nigerian men don't like every time you are buying food from the restaurants. It's not that it's their fault. That is the culture of Nigeria. So it's just a cultural stuff. So when two come from different country like that, it become a very big problem. And like sometimes they both party, they refuse to understand themselves. So when you are married to another culture entirely, the basic thing you should do is to like ask some question. What are your culture? What do you like your woman to do? All these kind of thing. The same as men too. So it's not, when the cultural barrier come, then a lot of people, they start like discriminating and all that. The basic thing you should do, ask the man, because in Nigeria we have that culture that woman need to, some men can decide not to marry you because you don't know how to cook. A lot of women a lot of women that don't know how to cook, it become a very big problem in their husband house. Some men say the first question they will ask you, do you know how to cook? When you guys are dating, they will ask you that question. If you don't know, and some men, even you cook that food, if it's not sweet, they are going to mock you. Some of them, they are going to mock you. Or some, the man family self, you are going to have big problem with them. It depends on the person, and there must be love. Yeah, exactly. So naturally, Nigerian men love women that cook. So in case you are a white person, you want to get married to a Nigerian man, make sure you do your research a lot, so that in future you guys will not have problem. Oh my god, this is this one. Well, I'm the one just adding this one. This is mushroom. I'm the one adding it. People don't add mushroom in their jollof rice. But me, sometimes I do something different for myself. So it's not must. Mushroom is optional. It's not must you add mushroom. That is it. So, you know, when I went on live, there's this American, I know that Nigeria guy, he was married to American woman. I used to follow them both on Instagram and TikTok. I used to see them because they are always creating content, dancing on TikTok and Instagram. So I was so shocked when the guy moved to USA after 6 months, and he moved, like the woman threw him out. The USA woman threw him out. So he's now in another state in USA. So that day on TikTok, a lot of American women, they were tackling him. Like they will say, oh, you are this, you are that. So I was so shocked because I used to see their lovable video. I was so happy for them, like all this kind of stuff. Then, according to the guy, he said when he moved to USA, he wants to work, he find a job, he wants to work. And the American woman said, no. You just come to USA, you don't need to work right now. That is where their problem started. You get? So I was like, why did this woman did not allow him to work? If he work, he's going to contribute to the house. Like he's going to help you with money in one way and the other. But the woman don't want the guy to work. So that is where their problem started. So a lot of American women, they were on this boy head. Almost all the women on that life. Oh my God. I just felt sorry for that guy. So other process that they were even communicating, there's another American woman. She came on that life. I think the guy, when the guy left the woman house, he went to another American woman house. So on that life, another American woman came on that life. I was like, you came to my house, I fed you, you stay in my house, blah blah blah, and now you have moved to another woman's house. So according to the guy again, he said that that second American woman, like according to the American woman, he said, oh, I like this guy. That life that day was so interesting. He said, I like this guy. I love the way the guy cook. He clean my house. He do the dishes. He do everything. Like, I like the fact. But where I started having problems is when he's starting with another woman. The woman sent him $100, blah, blah, blah. You get? So, according to the guy saw the woman picture with her ex-boyfriend picture. The woman is still placing it on the wall. So the guy said, I'm now dating you. Why are you still keeping this picture? You have to take it away. Then the woman said, oh, why did you check my privacy? I don't like this, all this kind of stuff. So no respect for the guy, maybe because the guy is not providing anything. So according to the guy again, he find a job. He wants to, no, the woman find a job for him. The woman said he should go and work. So the guy said, you have to do a police report for me. And I understand that guy because another woman was the one that brought him. So probably before he start working in USA, the present new woman had to fill some form for him. You understand? So the guy said, oh, I cannot work. You have to help me to fill some police reports and all that. That is where their problem started, though. And the woman threw the guy out. I just felt sorry for that Nigerian guy. He threw the guy out. And now the guy is in another woman's house. That guy is just moving around like... another man land, no days you according to broken. You stay in another man land. This rice is remaining to done a little bit. To cover it. So yummy. It's cooked already, but it's not soft like the way I want to. Now I've off the light, the fire, so the heat will make it softer. Oh my god, if you taste this rice, you're gonna enjoy it. It's so yummy. So I felt sorry for that guy that day, like, oh my god, all the women were bashing him, blah blah blah. Naturally, in Africa, we have this culture of, like, we like staying in marriage, both our men. In Africa, before you leave your wife or your husband, you inform your family, oh, I want to divorce this woman. Divorce is not like handshake in Africa. If you say you want to divorce your wife or your husband, First, they are going to call family meeting. Family meeting. They are going to discuss on it. Oh, what is the problem? Why do you want to divorce this woman? Why do you want to divorce this man? They both family will come together, especially when the family, the husband and the wife family like each other, like they are being together and they become friends together. So divorce is not like handshake in Nigeria. You cannot just meet someone that say, oh, I want to divorce my husband or my wife. No. The family, they are going to come show you. Sometimes, when you even, before you divorce your wife or your husband, before you do that, they are going to advise you. You might change your mind. You will not divorce again. So divorce is not like just, it's not just like handshake. Where is our Joanna baby? Okay, hello. Joanna is at school. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Joanna is at school. She will close very soon. Very soon I'll go and pick her from school. How are you doing? How is everything with you? I'm fine. How is your business going? My day is going fine. Thank you. So, where are you watching from? I saw your comments. You said when you come to Sweden, you are going to patronize me one day. So, where are you watching from? No spacing. I want to make this cabbage right. Watching from Uganda. Okay. So how is Uganda today? Did you have somebody in Sweden? Like, have you find somebody in Sweden? How is Uganda today? Hope you guys are doing great. Uganda is good. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. So have you find somebody in Sweden? Because you say when you come to Sweden, that is the reason why I'm just asking this question. Okay, you find somebody in Sweden. I have Uganda friend too. She based here in Sweden. She's married to a Swedish man. Now I want to make a cabbage vegetable. This is what I want to make right now. So tell me about what is the best food in Uganda? What is the name of Uganda best food? I want to start a YouTube channel. That YouTube channel I will be cooking different country food. I have a new YouTube channel now, but I've not even posted any food there. So Uganda best food, what is it called? What is the name of Uganda best food? Uganda food. Almost 4 o'clock. Time has gone. I want to make a cabbage sauce so we can use to eat this rice. Need to take garlic, onion. To rinse it. This is onion and garlic. Onion and garlic. Turmeric, Maggi, salt, and the salad, cabbage. I think I need to add a little bit of salt. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys the jollof rice, how it looks like. This is foil paper. See the jollof rice? Jollof rice is ready. Come and eat jollof rice. Maybe in future when I move to Uppsala, I can be selling food online. Jollof rice, jollof rice. See? So guys, I need to go right now. Bye.